सॉल्व 360 की तरफ से बात करेंगे। प्लीज सॉल्व 360 किस तरह से ऑनलाइन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट ये हाउसिंग सोसाइटी के जो मैटर्स होते हैं किस तरह से सॉल्व करते हैं ये बताएंगे मिस्टर अमन संघवी जी। अमन प्लीज वेलकम।
So, firstly, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Prabhu, Mr. Sunil, for giving us this opportunity and a platform to create awareness about a new age mechanism to deal with disputes, and that is online dispute resolution. So before we talk about online dispute resolution, let us understand what are some of the most common disputes that affect a housing society. A landlord-tenant matter, I think this is a classic example of disputes which typically take place. Tenant not paying up on time, landlord not repairing the house, disputes regarding security deposits, damage to premises. All these are the common disputes that are always existing. Now, when it comes to housing societies having vendors, there are multiple vendors that the societies are associated with. Disputes with security agencies, guards, water tankers, if there are hoardings in the premises, then disputes regarding non-payment of dues and deal negotiations are also some very common disputes. I believe the occupants versus committee members, now this dispute is something I believe all of us have faced once in our lifetime. We are going through matters where these disputes are very common. So when it comes to leakage problems, when it comes to problems which are related to maintenance bill not being paid, again these disputes are there which are there in each and every society. जैसे सबसे common disputes जो हमारे साथ जो housing societies में होते हैं, I was talking about that. So आज के तारीख में I think all of us have faced that how many times एक builder ने या redeveloper ने कुछ promise किया होगा, but at the time of delivery उसका opposite ही हमें मिला है. बहुत बार हुआ है और ये disputes भी बहुत common है. Now, how do we solve these disputes? आज के तारीख में क्या redressal mechanisms है जो available है when it comes to resolving these disputes? एंड वो उसके बारे में बात करने के लिए मैं आज वही बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि और क्या क्या आपके पास ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है. नाउ व्हेन इट कम्स टू द फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट रिसोर्ट इन दिस इज गोइंग टू द मैनेजिंग कमिटी. You write to the managing committee or you reach out to them by way of a letter or you can even reach out to them by writing an email. Now, typically the disputes do get resolved out here, but there are yet certain disputes which remain unresolved. The next step could be that you could write to the registrar of cooperative housing societies. Again, the approach of reaching out to them would be similar, where you reach out to them via email or via writing to them or meeting them personally. But if the dispute does remain unresolved, then what? Now, the next few steps that you can see on the slide, it's a radical step. It's about you taking some sort of a legal action against the other party. Either going to a cooperative court, filing a civil suit, or probably going to a local authority or police to have resolution of your dispute. Now, all of us know that while these are legal proceedings, this could have an implication. And this could have an implication which could be probably uncomparable. You know, as per a recent study, on an average, it takes about 13 years to resolve any civil dispute. And that same study also says that 30% of the claim amount is actually lost in legal fees and court hearings. So if you are taking that resort, if you are taking the action of going legal against somebody, you need to keep these facts in mind. And with my personal experiences and with our professional experiences, I would say these numbers are yet very conservative. That this could be much more. So if this is the current redressal mechanism, and if these are the implications that it could have, then what could be the solution? What is the alternative? Well, online dispute resolution is the alternative, very famously known as ODR. Now, what is online dispute resolution? A lot of people have been hearing this term, I think, in the last 3 to 4 months with COVID-19 striking, with lockdowns coming into the picture. Online dispute resolution is something which everyone is talking about. So what is online dispute resolution? It helps parties to resolve their disputes entirely online. Mechanisms like mediation, arbitration, conciliation, negotiations. These are the mechanisms which are legally enforceable and legally used mechanisms whereby parties can resolve their disputes online. It is extremely quick and cost effective, as you are spending a fraction of the resources that typically you spend in a court battle or litigation. All of this at the convenience of just a few clicks, and that too completely online. Now, while I spoke about mediation and arbitration, but I'm sure many of you all would be wondering what is the difference between mediation and arbitration? And let me explain that with a way of an example. Let's understand that there is a dispute between a landlord and tenant, and the parties are looking to settle that dispute out of court. Let's assume that they choose mediation as the first option. Once they appoint a mediator who is a certified and independent neutral, who's an expert in this field, that mediator will help them to have negotiations online. When the mediation sessions take place, at that time, each and every step is confidential. Each and every fact or disclosures which would be made would be confidential. Nothing would be shared in public domain. In fact, all the facts or the disclosures that are even shared cannot be used in the court of law. It's a completely voluntary process. At any given point of time, if any of the parties feel that they need to walk out, they are not happy, they are not comfortable, they can easily do so. There is no force on them. Now, the best part about mediation is that it actually helps the parties to address the root cause of the problem. If they are fighting for the repairs not being done, if they're fighting for the payments not coming on time, what mediation would help them do is it would help them understand what exactly is the problem. Why is the person facing that problem? And how the solution could come up. And it's a win-win solution that comes up typically with the help of the mediator. What happens with this, the result of this is that the relationship is preserved. It does not get soured. Now let's take that same example and let's understand what is arbitration. Let's say that that same tenant and a landlord is having a dispute, and if they have an arbitration agreement in writing, they can refer that matter to arbitration. With the help of the neutral and independent arbitrator, the entire process could be conducted online. The arbitrator would hear both the sides. The pleadings would be there, the evidences, the documents would be there, and the arbitrator will pass an award. Now, since it's a formal legal process, this is a time-bound activity. Each and every step, the arbitrator and the parties have to follow the procedure. And within 45 days, an arbitration award can be passed via the online platform. The award is as good as a court order. It is final, binding, and enforceable. It's just like a private courtroom, where the judgments are made in a very expedited manner. Now, while we have spoken about online mediation, online arbitration, a lot of people would be thinking that where do we go to avail such services? What if we have a dispute? Who would be helping us to take this resolution done online? That's where I would like to speak a little about Resolve 360. It's a company where I'm the co-founder. It's a company which is recognized by the Ministry of Law and Justice, Government of India, and it facilitates online mediation and arbitration. What we have done in the last 3 years is that we have resolved thousands of disputes, and these disputes are ranging from landlord-tenant matters, commercial disputes, society-related disputes, insurance and contractual disputes. A lot of them do include money recovery matters, and a very few of family disputes also, which have been resolved via the platform entirely. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to actually end with a parting thought. Now, disputes are inevitable. As long as mankind is going to exist, disputes are going to exist. We have no control on its occurrence, but we do have control over the choice, the way we are going to deal with the dispute. And that choice is ours. We are the ones who have to decide whether we want to wait for decades together to get justice and for the courts to decide what is right or wrong, or we could take some actions, we could take a smarter way, resolve our dispute out of court and in an online environment. This would not only help you save time, but a lot of cost and as well as all your resources. So thank you so much.